What's going on, Baconator? Super9, and welcome to FusePvp.net. What's up, man? That's right. Basically, if you guys missed it, I put out a huge survey asking about your opinions and, insight on what you guys think about Fuse. Should it come back? Should it not? I asked questions about Minoria and things in there as well. And so a lot of you guys took it. The response was overwhelming. So thank you to everyone that took the survey. I love doing surveys because I get to see what you guys want, what you guys are thinking, and stuff like that. Surveys for the win, man. Research development. Yeah. So basically why we're doing this is because, one, the survey, and the reason why is 1.8 and 1.9, we have a void kind of going on in the community. If you guys haven't noticed, PvPers like 1.8, and creative game modes like 1.9. Because of the new blocks and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why we're changing it. We're going to bring back FusePvp in 1.8, and you guys are going to be able to play factions because it's more PvP geared and things like that here in 1.8. But basically, in light of recent events, as you probably all saw in GameStar last night, Minecraft, aka Mojang, is blacklisting 31 servers that are non-EULA compliant servers with the 1.9.3 update. So what does that mean for us? What are we going to be doing? And things like that. Here on Fuse, Fuse will be a EULA compliant server. I have no problem becoming EULA compliant. I love Minecraft. I will abide by what Mojang says. But with that being said, I've actually been working on an idea. If you guys noticed, like the tokens and things that have been implemented on Minoria, that was kind of my beginning test phases of an idea that I was developing, and I'm bringing it here to Fuse with more opportunities to earn tokens. Plus, we're going to be changing up some things in the store to make it EULA compliant, and how you guys are actually going to get your ranks. Now, to put some mines at ease and stuff like that, you are going to keep your ranks. All the current ranks that are going to be transferred from Minoria, the kits and things like that, you are going to have them, so don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. So it's actually really cool. It's been really challenging to come up with it, but it's been awesome. So I'm going to be making a video later today that's going to be addressing some of these issues. A lot of you guys have some questions and concerns, things like that. I'm going to be addressing some of that, and I'm going to be talking about the new method, so then you guys are up to speed about what's going on, what we're going to be doing, and you guys are going to be completely left in the dark. So then when we do make these changes, you guys can expect it. You guys kind of have a better idea of what is actually going to be going down and how to operate with it, essentially. So with that being said, let's take a look at some of the epic features of FusePvp. Awesome. So I'm going to show you guys around a little bit of the Fuse. Right now we're in the alpha stages, so you might see some people pop on in and off and stuff like that, doing some testing and things. So look at my awesome hologram. I need to fix that up a little bit. Obviously, I just threw it up there to give it a little bit of flavor, flavor. But basically, what we've got going on here, we've got daily Fuse rewards. This guy's going to be really important. Basically, he's going to reward you every single day that you're playing on Fuse. It does it for 7 days, and then it resets. So you guys are going to be able to earn Fuse tokens on here. You guys are going to be able to earn money on here, and some other prizes once I get that stuff in here. But basically, this guy's going to be really important. So if you're playing, you got to play at least for 5 minutes each day. You're going to be rewarded for doing that, which is totally awesome. Now, there's Zach right there joining. One of the alpha testers. Shout out to him. Totally awesome. But then we have the help kiosk right here. This guy's going to be really important when you first start off. If you guys have any questions on commands, stuff that you can run, Zach, look at him. He's so nice. He's such a nice guy. Like this guy. But basically, if you guys have any questions or anything, this is pretty much going to answer them. If you guys have a question and it's not in here, let me know, and maybe I can put it in here, make go away to put it in here. Right now it's temporary closed. I actually haven't even started working on it, but that's what it's going to be for. So like commands, just information about the server, stuff like that. Like I said, this is 1.7 TNT mechanics, so cannoners can come on here and make these epic awesome cannons and things. And we're going to have a warp cannon on here. The cannoners that I have from the other servers that have been and testing things for me, they're going to build a warp cannon for you guys, so then you guys can actually see what type of cannons can work on here and stuff like that. So basically, we've got all these epic leaderboard things now, which is totally awesome. And here's Bacon Clan with 19 power for the win. Oh yeah, we also have F-Top in here as well. This is, oh wait, space, I forgot. Right there. So as you guys can see, we've got the top, this lists the top 10. Right now, there's only 6 factions on here. So we've got all that. That's pretty sweet. And it calculates everything that you guys own, have in your faction claims, stuff like that. This is a plugin that I've been working on trying to configure for a really long time. It's not easy to configure, believe me, but it's totally awesome. We also have, we're gonna have the Fuse crates. This is where this guy's gonna be and stuff. We have awesome content that I'm gonna tell you guys here in a second. I don't want to jump ahead, but there's some cool stuff that's going to be in here, and that's going to be awesome. So I'm like a kid in a candy store. I can't wait. I gotta show you guys this cool stuff, man. TNT merchant for the winner here. All right, so you guys want to see what's cool? You guys want to see what's cool? I mean, we got other cool stuff, but this is really cool stuff. All right, here we go. We gotta click on this guy. Look at this TNT shop. What does this mean? This isn't just regular TNT. No, that's not what we do here on Fuse. This is FusePvp. You know what I'm saying? Fuse TNT goes hand in hand. Explosions, cannons, bombs, all that good stuff, right? Guess what? We've got custom TNT in here, which is totally awesome. So we've got mining TNT. You have to buy these with the Fuse tokens as well. So you guys got to grind your tokens and stuff. Getting 100 tokens isn't going to be hard at all. So you guys will be able to get some mining TNT and stuff like that. We've got smoke bomb TNT in here, which is totally awesome. We've got a time bomb TNT in here. And as you guys see in the lores, it kind of gives you a little brief explanation of what this does on some of them. So basically for the time bomb, it's a settable time duration for timed shot, etc. So if you want to shoot out of a TNT cannon and have a timed shot for some odd reason, you can do that with this one, which is totally awesome. You have Nova TNT. This one is awesome. It blows up the blocks and spins them out of control and makes them fly everywhere. Oh man, and it even picks up players. So let's say you're going into a Titan, you're just hammering on in there with your cannon and stuff like that. There's players in there and they're just waiting for you to bust it open so that they can rush you, right? Or something like that. Let's just say that's going on. So you can fire one of these guys in there. It lands right smack in the middle of their Titan and it blows up. It's going to take all of their surrounding blocks. It's going to, the ones that don't have durability, I'll get into that in a second. But basically, it's going to suck up everything, so like chests and things like that. It's going to start spinning them around. It's going to suck up all the players. It's going to start spinning them around, and then boom, it's just going to throw them, which is totally awesome. There's that one. You have a chemical TNT, which utilizes various potion effects. I don't know them specifically, but the chemical TNT, believe me, it hits hard. Explosion is big, and it gives you like poison, you know, nausea, stuff like that. So that one's pretty sweet. And you have Napalm TNT. This one's pretty OP. You want to know why? Because it is a huge explosion. It is a fast, strong explosion. And it's fiery. Oh yeah, this thing, it blows fire everywhere. It is the ultimate destruction TNT, which is pretty sweet. But we have one that's even better. We have a nuke TNT. That's awesome, right? So basically, it's the biggest explosion you've ever seen. Perfect for tunneling under Titans. So let's say you want to try to go underneath the Titan for some reason. They have something underneath there, or you're trying to go up from the bottom, whatever you want to do. This is going to be perfect because this will clear out a huge, huge area. I mean, huge area. It's going to make a crater, man. But yeah, so that thing's gonna be beast. But what I wanted to talk about, though, the info here, this TNT can only be used as the scatter when being shot. So basically, this is going to be your bullet, let's say, to talk about it that way. So this is the TNT that you're going to be shooting. The TNT cannot be used as the power to deliver the payload, if you understand what that means. So basically, the TNT that you use to shoot that bullet, we'll call it that way, shoot the bullet, right? This can't be used as that. What it'll actually do is actually blow up your cannon. So you don't need to use it, obviously. But basically, the way to get these guys to work is through using a dispenser. You can't just like light it with redstone like you can, but it's not going to shoot right. It's got to come out of a dispenser and fall. And when it does that, it's going to become a block that can be shot, which is pretty sweet. So make sure that you guys do that. You need to make sure that these guys are coming out of dispensers when you're shooting them as the scatter. So just keep that in mind. And the TNT will not speed up the obby breaking process. So basically what that means is you can buy the nuke, right? But the nuke is not going to just totally eliminate obby. Basically, it's only going to take it down one duration. It's going to be a big, massive explosion, but it's only going to take it down one duration. So you have to use regular TNT to go through to the Titans and things like that. These guys are just more for tactical, I guess, things. You know, if you want to try to, like I was saying here, tunnel underneath a Titan for some reason, or tunnel into a base, just to blow it sky high and open or something. Like you find a vault, but you can't get down there all the way. This is perfect. This will just make a huge crater. One TNT, you drop it, you're done. You've pretty much tunneled all the way down to the thing. You might have to use 2 at the most. You know, it just makes it so much easier. So that's where this thing, it will really be in handy for the nuke. So it's more tactical things. It's not really for trying to break into bases. But it's pretty sweet. So that's cool custom TNT. So let's go on to the next thing. Alright, so coming from the TNT merchant, we got some epic new stuff going on over here. So if you walk down this way, this is what's going to be called warp spawners. Now, I'm going to have a cool warped UI and stuff like that, so you guys don't have to technically type warp spawners, but you can do that if you want, and you can get here, which is totally sweet. So we've added tons of spawners here on Fuse, so there is more than just a few. You've got a lot, and we'll probably add some more as time goes on. So right now, we've got a pig one. That one's for 50,000. You got a chicken one, you got a cow one, you got a sheep one, you got a zombie, you got a creeper, you got a skeleton, and let's walk around to this side, and you've got a spider, you've got a squid, you've got a rabbit, you've got a blaze, you've got a wolf, you've got a slime, and you've got a golem. Snow golem for the win. What's up with that? And then guess what? You've got an iron golem. He's really expensive, but this is gonna be the aim for everyone. Obviously, you guys already know why. It's an iron golem. You guys can make the iron blocks. You guys can get really rich and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the guy that everyone's gonna be going after and stuff like that. F-Top is gonna be nailing it with that stuff right there. That's totally gonna be amazing. So we got all that, which is pretty sweet, and yeah, let's go to the next one. Okay, so here we are at the Fuse tokens. Now, I don't have this one set up, but just to give you guys a little rundown of what's going to be in here is these awesome rune thingy mobobbers. So let's run over here to these guys. I got some in my chest right here. These are just some examples. There's cool ones that actually give you like there's like a fire crown that you can have on that has a fire effect above your head, which is totally awesome, man. There's a helix one, so it like helix around you and stuff, and it actually follows you, which is pretty sweet. But these are just an example. So like we've got a jumping one that's going to be in here. So if you do /rune like that, you can put it on you like this, and if you check, boom, jump boost right there. Jump boost 2, totally awesome. You got that. Now you can only have one on at a time, so if you want to put on another one, you got to move this one out, and like this one's hearts. So this one will just give you a few hearts. Let me do GMS there. As you can see, you got 2 more hearts. Totally awesome. So these guys are going to all be in the token shop right here. There's going to be a few other odds and ends and stuff in here as well. More of these runes. These are just a few examples that I had and stuff like that, which is totally going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. All right, so the other cool aspect that we got going on over here is Koth. Look at this place. So basically, this thing's going to be fully working. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be good, so you guys are going to be able to do it. Now, I broke this chest right here, so let me fix it real fast. So let me do GMC and chest. So we just need to throw this guy down right here, and we should be able to see the loot. So I'm going to go GMS real fast, and we're going to click on the loot. So this is the loot that you can win from the Koth. I have a little mock one set up right now, a little Koth. It's a desert Koth. It's pretty cool. But you have a chance to get the stuff. Some of you guys have already played the Koth before in 1.8. So this is back. This is totally awesome. I love Koth. It is so much fun. We're going to have multiple ones running every single day. So we're probably, I'm thinking we're at least going to have at minimum 3 a day, if not more, because Koth is beast, man. Maybe not for the first week, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. So with that being said, this is all the cool loot that you can get. You have a chance to get a blaze spawner, which is actually worth $550,000. So you have a chance to win at least 1 reward, up to 3 or 2, I think it is. So you guys can win this. You got a chance to win a fuse crate key, which is pretty sweet, so you guys can go use that on the fuse crate. You've got this token box key. Now this thing's pretty sweet. So let's say you win that guy, right? You want to run over here to this box and throw it right here. This is going to be the token crate. So you have a chance to win currently up to 80 tokens from just playing Koth. So that's totally sweet. I might increase it, give you guys a little bit more tokens and stuff like that, which is totally awesome. So let's see, we've got the mystery crates and vote party crates right there. Fuse crate's going to be right here, and we've got the auction house. This guy is not set up yet, but we're going to have the auction house in here. You guys already know how to run that probably. It's a really cool auction house. You guys are going to be able to list items and stuff like that. And we've got all these epic leaderboards, man. Oh man, I wish to show you guys this here in a few minutes. We got the shopkeeper right here, so if you guys have any shop needs, you come here to this guy. He's got everything that you need and stuff like that. Buy, sell, trade, and everything. These guys right here, epic, amazing, awesome dudes. You guys are going to be here a lot. You want to know why? Because these guys, beast. All right, so let's say we've got a bounty hunter right here, and we got a head collector. What do these guys do? What does this mean? Look at them. They're scary, man. They have skulls. I mean, come on. So basically what that means is exactly skulls. You're able to put bounties on your enemies, friends, whatever, for the walls, whatever you want to do. You're able to just put whatever you want on them, essentially. So you can put like $1,000, $100 million, like mine currently. If you come over here and you right-click on this guy, it shows the current bounty list right there. I have a huge bounty on my head. So obviously, what happens if I die, right? So this is the cool part. If I die, I drop my head. And then what you guys can do is you can come here, you can sell my head right at this guy, the head collector, and guess what? He gives you 35% of my balance. Oh yeah, that's totally awesome. So this occurs for anyone that's on the server. So if you go kill your friend, you can go put this on here. put his head in here and take 35% of his balance just because, you know, which is totally awesome. Plus, if there's a bounty on his head, you also get the bounty on top of that. So if you take 35% of the balance and you add the bounty that's on top of the head, a lot of money right there. So this is going to be beast. I see a lot of people having fun with this. See a lot of guys trolling each other, doing things, just having fun. And these guys are going to be frequent visitors, I'm sure. You guys are always, there's going to be a crowd of people standing right here. You guys are going to be like breakdancing and everything. It's going to be sweet. So we got all that stuff. And then let's see what else. Oh, let me show you guys the leaderboard. So let's head up here. And we're going to click on Carl the Enchanter. You guys know him from Minoria. Let's go in there, Carl. All right, so here's the Enchantment Shop. We're going to start here first, then I'm going to go over to the leaderboards. So basically, we've got the Enchantment Shop right here. There's going to be some more custom enchantments right now. There's only a few. I'm going to start it with this and then add some more later, possibly. But basically, as before, you come to Edward here, and guess what? You got all these here. I'm going to add some more so you guys can buy like over 100 and stuff like that, because I know that was a little bit of a complaint. Now, Fuse tokens, super easy to grind now. You got so many different options to do this. You got Fuse Reaction, that's going to be going on, and Fuse Scramble. That's all a chat minigame that's going to be playing in the server there, where you guys will have like a Fuse Scramble, right? So it'll give you a word, you have to unscramble it. First person that unscrambles it gets X amount of tokens. You get 5 tokens per kill, and stuff like that. We have an anti-boosting thing as well for that, so you can't boost. It'll kick you from the server, be super annoying, and stuff. If you guys try to boost. But basically, you got that, and I'm trying to think what else. There's other opportunities as well. You get them from the vote crate, or from the vote party. You get them from the mystery crate. You get them from Koth. You get them from something else. Oh, Lucky Mining's in here, I think, unless I forgot to put it in, but it's going to go in here, so you're going to be able to get it from Lucky Mining as well. We're going to be putting in Faction Wars, maybe not to start with, but later. And obviously, if you guys go in there, challenge factions and things like that, you're going to be able to earn tokens. So there's plenty of opportunities for tokens. You guys will be able to get in here and do this stuff. So what I'm going to be doing, instead of putting like efficiency in here, protection, fire aspect, all that good stuff, that stuff is not going to be in here at all. These are going to be add-on custom enchantments, if that makes any sense. So what I'm going to make, or what I want you guys to do, I guess, is to go and actually grind the books. Because that's a huge part of factions, is grinding the enchantment books to get all these enchantments and things like that. So you guys are still going to have to do that, which is pretty sweet. Because that's an element of faction that's, you know, a part of factions that needs to stay here. At least that's the way that I feel. And a lot of faction players would probably agree with me on that. So these guys are just add-ons. So you guys can come in here with your weapons and your armor, add the stuff on there, give it that cool little custom enchantment effect, and you know, make it just a little bit more stronger and stuff like that. So we've got all these guys in here. We got Headblow, we've got Inquisitive, Lucky Mining, there it is. Piercing. I also have explanations above them, so now you guys kind of have a better idea of what they do. I know that was a huge question on Minoria and stuff like that, but we've got this here. We've got Throw, Vampire. Like I said, a few more is going to come in eventually at some point in the future. So let's run over this way, and we are going to check out some epic other cool stuff. We're going to check out the Hall of Fames, as I like to call them. So basically, there's going to be 3 Hall of Fames. There's going to be a Fuse Hall of Fame, which is going to be general statistics. There's going to be a Nub Hall of Fame, which is going to be for all the nubs. And then we're going to have the Factions Hall of Fame, which is probably going to be the one that's going to have the most activity. I see a lot of people going in there, checking out the stats and things like that for the competition, and also like you know, for recruitment purposes, and trying to get into different factions, stuff like that. So this is the faction one. I've got this one set up. I don't have the other one set up, so I apologize for that. Let me feed myself real fast. All right, so let's run down in here. This is the Faction Hall of Fame. Look at it. So just imagine, your head could be up here, your little character could be right here as well. So basically what we've got going on here is we have the most powerful factions up there, so it's going to record the most powerful factions here on FusePvp. As you guys can see, we've got Big Clan up there with 20 power, we've got Enders up there with 12 power, and SO with 8, and so on and so forth. So this lists the top 7, and then we also have the factions with the most members. So as you can see right here, we have Enders with 2 members and stuff like that. Obviously, once the server gets out and open to everyone, these numbers are all going to change. The statistics are going to be changing and stuff like that. This is all alpha stages, so you know, obviously we don't have a lot of people on here. So basically, with that being said, this is going to be sweet. So you're going to be able to come here. Factions can see, like, you know, their competition. You can come here if you want to see what kind of faction you want to possibly get into. Like if you want to aim for Bacon Clan, let's say, you know, you can see like, oh, Bacon Clan's got 20 power and they have, you know, 15 members. Oh, we should try to get in that one, you know, like that kind of thing. We also have the top kills over here, so the top PvPers, and this is the cool part. What I'm going to be doing is allowing it so that the top person in the top spot right there, we got Derain up there with 4 kills, looking pretty beast. Let's say he holds that position for a week, right? So next week, if he holds it, he's going to get rewarded with Fuse tokens and stuff like that, which is pretty sweet. Now, I can do that with the other ones. So I can do that with, like, this is the, like, longest played, I guess, or it records who's played the most, I guess you could say. That's a better way to put it. So I could put the #1 spot here as well, so whoever plays the most can get, you know, extra tokens and things like that per week. It'll probably be on a weekly basis, because obviously these stats are going to be changing, you know, things like that. So that's what's going to be really cool. So there's going to be reward aspects for being on these leaderboards. I don't know if I'm going to do it necessarily for the factions, because it's not really fair, because it's not really, it's including just the owner of the faction, not the rest of the faction. So that's the only bad part about it. But anyhow, then we have the honorable members of Fuse right here. So this takes all the lists from here and over here and puts the numero unos right here, which is totally awesome. So as you can see, we are up here, a big clan for having the most power on here. Anders is up here for having the most members, and Durain's up here for being the killer of the server right now. And there's me again for playing the longest. Woo! There we go, sweet. And then the other board that's going to be over here, this one won't be active until the server is actually released as F-top. So you guys are going to be able to come here, and without doing F space top, you're going to be able to see all of the top factions in terms of all the items that they have and everything, top richest factions, if you want to say. So we got that. And we've utilized the top space up here. That's one of the things I didn't like. It was all full of trees, and you know, the domes weren't even used, and they're cool places, you know? So that's where we're going to be changing up this time around and things like that. So I am completely pumped for Fuse. I think that was everything I needed to go over for you guys, but man, this place is going to be hippin'. It's going to be hoppin'. Be here or be square. You're going to be a crispy, burnt piece of bacon if you're not here. I don't even know. But basically, I have a lot of hope here. I think this is going to be sweet. Like I said, I've really sat down. I've really taken my time with it. I've really asked a lot of the faction community and things to improve the server, because ultimately that's what I want to do. Like I want to have a good time here. I want everyone to have a good time here. That's my main goal, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the reasons why I do YouTube. You know, I want you guys to escape your life problems. I want you guys to come on here, chill out, put a smile on your face, have some good old times, some fun and stuff. And that's what we're going to be doing here on Fuse, which is totally awesome. Same thing with Minoria as well. But Fuse, beastin' for the win, man. This place is going to be awesome. I am so excited. The summertime is going to be beast on here, man. I see so many cool things going down. We're going to have competitions and stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you what we're going to be doing when we do the actual first part of, I guess, the first week. We release it, right? We're going to have a grace period. So we're going to allow you guys to have a week with no raiding. Raiding is going to be completely disabled everywhere. And you guys won't be able to raid for 1 week. It gives you guys the chance to build up your factions, get some supplies, get things going, get some titans getting created, stuff like that. And then after that week's up, we're going to drop it, and you guys are going to be able to raid, and you guys are going to be able to go get stuff, and you guys are going to be able to go kill stuff. I'm just kidding. Basically, yeah, so that's going to be going on, which is going to be sweet. And then after that, we're either going to give it, like, we're going to have the grace period, and then we're going to have a week of raiding, and then maybe on the third week, we might do this, or we might do this on the week of the raiding. I'm not totally sure. Don't hold me to this yet. Don't know exact day, but we'll figure it out. Let's get a little bit closer. We're going to have a nice little competition for the end. So what that means is I'm going to actually allow the end this time around. So the Wither's going to be disabled in the main world. It's going to be disabled in the Nether, but it will be enabled in the end. So then you guys can raid, because you can't build cannons over in the end. But what we're going to do is we're going to open up the end, and you guys are going to race to go kill the Ender Dragon and get the Dragon Egg. Now, when you guys get the Dragon Egg, guess what? That's going to be a huge boost on the F-top, because nobody else is going to have that egg. So now the faction that gets that egg is going to be a huge target for all the other factions trying to be the top faction on the server. So that's where competition is going to be awesome and crazy, and things are just going to be so boss, man. So we're going to be doing that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be insane. And I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I've been working so hard on this thing. So has everyone else that's been doing the alpha test. And shout out to all you guys on here. I know Gamer Hugo's on here right now. Riley's been on here. Zach's been on here. We got Shahir on here. We got Durain on here. And a whole bunch of other people as well. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your days, coming in here, trying to test out things, break things, and helping me fix the server up. You guys are awesome. Bacon A's for the win. Love you guys. Long time. But yeah, so basically, I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, I think we'll wrap it up right here. Super Dawson 9 is out.